crash into the...
The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The New York Knicks have everything to fight for. Their path is simple. Down 3 games to 1 in a must-win situation. They must bring tenacity, the heart, and an absolute will to win as they face elimination against the Boston Celtics. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Desperation hangs in the air. One team looking to advance to the next round. The other looking to force a Game 6. What will happen? These are the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the New York Knicks. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And it's the Celtics to start out. Kidd passes to Gay. There's the 3. The Knicks pull it in. They're looking to build on Monday's big win.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. And here's Kidd from the arc. He can't get it to go.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Townsend, the pass to Carter. New York moving the ball around. Lobbed up there for Thomas. Taken away by Kidd. Pass to Aflalo. And he converts the layup.
Good job offensively, creating a nice look inside.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Wallace outside. Three-pointer, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Ilgauskas' screen on Terry. Pass to McDyess. Ilgauskas with it. Here's Kidd. Now McDyess. Wallace covering. A 3 from Gay. Hands it from downtown.
That is a shot Gay will never pass up. If he's got the room to get it off, he'll let it fly as soon as he touches it.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Terry with it outside Thomas. And stolen by Aflalo. Crafty move. Here's Ilgauskas. The kick out to Aflalo. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Now the Knicks with it. It's a 3-point game. Wallace left side. Shot clock at 5. Can't get it to fall. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Aflalo. Now here's Gay. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Gay's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, it's important for Gay to be able to finish in traffic. I mean, he's so much better when he shows some physicality and toughness.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Carter looking around. And stolen by Gay. Hit against Terry. Pass to Aflalo. Fires for 3. Knicks with the rebound. Now Terry. And here is Thomas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Sometimes you just have to stay tough and take the contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the muscle starts for the Celtics.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off on quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And he can't hit the second.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in the stat sheet.
Now here's Kidd to the inside. Ilgauskas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The towering presence of Zydrunas Ilgauskas, intimidating for opposing teams. He's a real matchup problem.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Terry outside. Pass to Thomas. Here's Townsend. Wallace kicks to Terry. Hits the three-point bomb.
A go-to shot for Terry. He has so much confidence in his three ball.
Celtics leading by 3. Now here's Kidd. Still scoreless. Aflalo outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gay. Goes back up. And it's Ilgauskas missing.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Thomas passes to Terry. Puts one up from 19. And off the glass. That one's good. Terry's got 5 now.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Kidd passes to Aflalo. Pass to Gay. Takes a 3. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. So it's New York with it, trailing by 4. Here's Carter, and Vince Carter with the slam.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And Gay has incredible lift on these dunks. Tremendous at slamming it in when given room to fly.
Knicks trail by 4.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for Carter.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up, but Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
Boston making a switch here. Arroyo's checked in. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for New York. Vince Carter hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Gordon against Gay. Over Gordon. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Gordon kicks to Carter. Drills it from outside. Carter's got 9.
I think you got to be up on Carter all the time before the catch.
Here's Arroyo. Pass to Ilgauskas. And here's a Flalo. Defended by Carter. 6 to shoot. Flalo against Carter. A Flalo. That's good.
Ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
Knicks trail by 3. And here's Carter. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Thomas. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now Arroyo. Gay outside. There's the 3. Rebound by Wallace.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Tyrus Thomas with the slam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Arroyo. Still yet to score. Pass to Ilgauskas. Lock at 6. Nice defense from Wallace. The Knicks with the lead. To the middle. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
Here's Arroyo. Gay outside. McDyess with the ball. They double him with Wallace. And it's Ilgauskas missing. New York leading by 3. Thomas finds Terry. Some nice passing by New York here. It's tipped.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections.
A follow. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Now here is Carter. He's got 9. Pass to Thomas. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Gay. Boston's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Arroyo dishes to a Flalo. Hot pass to Gay and stolen by Thomas. That one, no good. Gay with the defensive effort. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Arroyo. Back to Gay. Now, here's Ilgauskas. Defended by Gordon. Ilgauskas, good!
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping him.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Knicks. Now Gordon. Terry looking over the floor. Back to Gordon. Wallace with a screen on a follow. Gordon with no one around. And he recovers it. Pass to Carter. Wallace outside. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Hakeem Warwick, he's checked in for Ilgauskas. And Wells is subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. 1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. Terry outside. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the wing. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Gordon kicks to Terry. Back to Gordon. They set the pick. Fires from deep. Connects from three-point range. Now it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Sinks the three-pointer. Gay's got 15.
The Rio, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Gordon. And McDyess pulls it down.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Here's Arroyo. Terry covering. Now Arroyo. Nothing on the board. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jason Terry. For Boston, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one falls for Arroyo. So he gets them both. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Gordon. From the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Knicks. They lead by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys. Lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Now Wells after Eric Gordon's three-pointer that didn't go.
And when He stays in control of his emotions. Now, he plays with a lot of energy and a bit of an edge. He's really terrific.
The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Wells. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. New York's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Creek. Bank shot, no good. Boston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Wells. A miss that time, would have put him up. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. He tries for 3, and the Knicks miss again. Boston trailing. Maggette outside. This one for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Maggette's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
A decent threat from beyond the arc. When Maggette knocks these down, it really ups his confidence.
Knocked away. Pass to Creek. New York moving it around. Outside Gordon. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by McDyess.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Shots good by Arroyo. And now it's a 3-point Boston lead.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Jason Kidd's checked in for Carlos Arroyo. And the Knicks making a change here. Jacobs, he's covered by Kidd, and Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And here's Gordon from outside.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
And here is Wells. Gordon with the defensive effort. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. It's good. Gordon's got 8 points.
Must respect the jumper of Gordon. I mean, he's got the confidence of his teammates to shoot it from there. He's got to get to him.
Back to Maggette. Latrey. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter, with about 3 minutes gone by.
Wow, making sure of that one.
Kidd with it. Hasn't made one yet. Corey Maggette on the wing. Shoots. And the dunk by McDyess.
Yeah, his strength and really that nose for the ball makes McDyess a huge contributor on the offensive glass. He cleans up a lot of his teammates' mistakes.
Now here's Gordon. He's got 8. Here's Jacobs, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Jason Kidd.
Well, you got to like the intensity. He really went at him that time.
The Knicks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. He's off on the first. Boston making a switch here. Gay's checked in. Terry's checked in for the Knicks. And he sinks the second. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Hit against Terry. Now here's Kidd. Tight defense on him. Kicks it out to Gay. Just 5 on the clock. The shot misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the paint. Here's Wallace. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Pass to Kidd. Now here's Wells. There's the triple. A three-pointer is right on target. Wells has got 5 now.
Nice work offensively, spreading out that defense and then capitalizing.
Terry the pass to Creek. Back to Terry. Wallace with a screen on Kidd. And the Knicks miss again. Celtics leading by 3. The 19-foot shot. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
What a banner night for Rudy Gay. Lighting it up.
The Knicks shooting here about 46% for the game. Outside Terry. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Now Kidd. Still without a basket. Pass to Gay. Tries it from the top of the key. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now. And so far, no go.
And here is Wallace. Trying his luck from deep. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Jacobs.
And operating out of that two-man game, he finds some space and calls his own number.
Kidd passes to Wells. The 3. Rebound by Wallace.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's Jacobs. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
It's Terry outside, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Ilgauskas is checked in for Boston. Maggette comes in for Hakeem Ward. And New York making a change here. The Celtics have gone 7 of 13 for the field since the start of the second. Here's Gay. 21 points in the game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You got to stay physical and stay aggressive if you're Rudy Gay. Force the defense to make some mistakes.
Celtics have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, Rudy Gay is a multi-talented and gifted athlete. I mean, he's an excellent shooter, a versatile defender, and continues to play at a high level.
And both free throws good for Gay. New York trailing. And here's Carter. He's got 9. Rebounded by Corey Maggette. Boston's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Wells. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 4.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
A crossover and the jam by Rudy Gay.
And Gay is smooth there on the dribble, excels at slashing through the defense with those tight handles.
Here's Terry. 11 points in the game. The layup off target.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Wells with it. He's got 7. Gay outside. 6 on the shot clock. And Creek pulls it down. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Carter. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by the Celtics. Wells dishes the kid. Gay outside. Maggette outside. It's good from long range. Maggette's got the lead up to 9 now for Boston.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. 11 points for Vince Carter.
Oh, I like that. Good read by VC. An elite, big-time scorer with versatility.
Celtics leading by 7. Now here's Kidd. Scoreless thus far. From 17 feet out.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Kept his eyes up the floor, and it pays off.
1:56 left in the first half of the game. Carter outside. Nailed from three-point land. Carter's got 14 points for the game.
Hey, that stroke from Carter, as smooth as a baby's bottom.
Kidd passes to Gay. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
And some changes here for the Celtics. McDyess comes in for Maggette, and it's a Flala in for Wells. Tyrus Thomas is checked in for the Knicks. Wallace comes in for Gordon. And that one misses.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Shot by Terry, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Rudy Gay on the way. Defended by Carter. Here's Gay. Buries it down low. Gay's got 29 in the game.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Thomas passes to Terry. Lobbed up there for Thomas. And the jam by Tyrus Thomas.
When Terry isn't scoring, he's dropping dimes. Great passer. So when he has the ball, be on the lookout.
And so it's Boston with it. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Gay. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Carter sets the pick for Terry. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Terry's got 8 points here in this quarter. Boston leading by 6. Kidd dishes to Aflalo. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Kidd pass to Ilgauskas. 6 to shoot. Back to Kidd. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by New York. Thomas got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Wallace. Off target from outside. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Rudy Gay having a